And joining me right now here on the Mark Moses Show podcast. And yes, we're always broadcasting from the Anna Jordan Levine Accident Attorney Studios. Is one of my good friends here on the Space Coast. One of the most famous men around the universe. He is Cecil Garner, yes, a.k.a. Cecil Grimes. And he has a big red carpet event coming up on Sunday here in Melbourne. Cecil, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's been a whirlwind getting ready for this new release of the episode 2 of the Wing Walking Dead that we were working on series for some time now.
And all right, let's start with the obvious here. Okay. You have been a cosplayer. You have gone around the world. You're now working on this. So my question is, you said episode 2, big premiere. What is Wing Walking Dead? Let's start there. What is it exactly?
Right. I met the owner of the Bi-Wing that does wing walking. He brings wing walkers and puts them on his plane, does air shows. And one of his wing walkers knew me, introduced me to him, and told him about my history. So once he looked it up, he's like, wow, I got to get him on my plane because it's usually women. Yeah. But he saw the following, and I think he saw the spark. So it was coming up to Halloween when we started. And he said, wouldn't it be great if you dressed as Rick, went up on the wing? And I was like, yeah, wouldn't it be great if we did a little short video, little story? He says, okay. And so we did a 2-day shoot, all improv. And that was episode 1. And that blossomed into episode 2, which is, 4 shooting locations, maybe 60 plus people on cast and crew, and turned into a bigger storyline, and it just keeps on running. We're already in the works for episode 3.
All right. So let's clarify this. So you're having a conversation with someone, and they're like, "Hey, I have a buddy that has an airplane. Yes. So, hey, let's get you up there." And you're like, "Hey, let's film some stuff." Was this all like over a couple beers? Like,
what? Yeah, well, being a bartender, you talk about a lot of things.
Dude, were you afraid to get up there?
Actually, I wasn't. For some reason, but I was hadn't posted anything in a couple of years since COVID. It shut everything down.
Yeah,
no more conventions, no more. The Walking Dead changed, so I was like, this would be the perfect way to dust off, the old Cecil Grimes that was around before by coming out on the wing of a plane. And it just so happens that Mission Impossible comes out and he's wing walking in the same time frame.
We're here with Cecil, good friend of mine. I met him about 10 years ago. It was a prank at first on my birthday where my old coworker, Chesley, who's my promotions director, good friend of mine, she's like, yeah, Mark loves The Walking Dead. So they did like a happy birthday celebration for me in the office. And all of a sudden the door opens up and you show up with 2 zombies and you're shooting them. And my brain could not comprehend what was going on. And that grew to like, you would come on my radio show all the time. And Cecil, you would be at MegaCon. Like, and when I think of MegaCon, which is really blown up here in Central Florida, you were like one of the OG first people there with a booth. And I remember like Walker's Stalker Con when they had that. Man, that was a long time ago. And then I'm trying to give the Cliff Notes version of you, right? It's you're hype man. And then like you started going around the world to different conventions. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, once I had about a year and a half of features here in North America, it caught on overseas. Mm-hmm. So I think the first country I went to other than Canada was Guayaquil, Ecuador. Oh my God. Just random. And then, of course, I think it's 12 countries, different countries all in all. Mm-hmm. I was featured at multiple times in those countries over the years.
Did it kind of stop because of the pandemic with the travel? Is that when it?
Yeah. Well, as the show started to evolve and some of the characters got killed off, they lost some of the viewers. Yeah. So Rick got taken off the show and went off to wherever he went off to, at the time. So the fandom was lightening up, and then COVID hit. So it was a perfect storm to kind of wipe that out. And when they came back and started having convention again, their budgets were strained because they'd missed out on a year or 2 of shows. Yeah. So being a feature, they cut some of the things that would not normally be there.
Okay, what is the event? The like time, place, what's going on? What's happening this Sunday, Cecil?
So on Eventbrite, which is a ticketing software, we posted up our red carpet premiere. We're having a Hollywood glamour, like we're releasing a full motion picture here at the Premiere Oaks this Sunday, the 27th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to be showing both episode 1 and our new episode 2 on the big screen in the biggest theater they have. It's pretty epic. We did our test run last night, and it was something to experience.
Okay, so you go to Eventbrite. We will link that in the description of this video. If you want to get tickets, get them now. Okay, there's going to be a red carpet. What are we going to wear? Joan Rivers Fashion Police? Or is it going to be a surprise, Cecil? What do we got?
Well, as long as it sparkles, I can support it.
That's what it's going to be. Okay. All right. It'll be a tease then.
Right.
Are you going to do like a Q&A with the audience or anything like that?
Well, what we're doing is for 6 to 7 is the photo ops. There is an interviewer. It's going to be doing red carpet interviews, videoing it, professional photographer taking photo ops. And then we move into the theater. We have a little speech, and then we run both episodes with the blooper reel at the end.
Okay.
And after that, we do a small award ceremony for all the different zombies and deaths and such. And then we move to El Mojitos downtown from 8:30 to whenever is the official after party. It's free tickets. You just have to go reserve them because there's just so many seats.
That is very cool. Again, we will link that in the description of this video. We're here with Cecil. The big event you said is 6 to 8 this Sunday night in Melbourne at I believe at the Oaks, right?
Yeah, at the Oaks.
Okay, the Oaks Plaza. There's parking. You could probably just park where I park at the radio stations here. You could do that if you want. I'll give you that roped off spot.
Thank you. I know.
How long did it take you to create episode 2 then that we're going to premiere coming up on Sunday?
Yeah, this has all been I wrote the story, directed the film, and I had an image in my head that had to be changed 3 times because of the locations we were able to get. And I think we ended up with the best location than the other 2 that we were going to use. So I think it was about 6 months in development, and local talent and no budget film. Mm-hmm. So it came together nicely. And one thing about allowing people to improv, okay, this is what's going on. They're actually in the moment. They don't have to remember lines, so it seems to flow a lot better. And everything you see, nobody memorized any script. It was just scene, go, and they made it happen. These guys were great.
Okay, then how hard was it? You're on the airplane. You're in the air.
Right.
How hard was that to film in the moment? And then did you look at it afterwards and be like, all right, we have to refilm this, or I should have done this? Like, how did that production style go?
Yeah, well, Chuck Julian, which is the owner of the biplane and our executive producer, he's got a great mind for show flying. So when he planned out all the attacks, all the paths of the plane related to people on the ground for the big attack scene. So when we went up, we did 3-4 passes, and it worked. It worked. Now, when I'm on the plane, you could be in the cockpit and take off and climb up on the wing, and then climb down to land. I was on the wing when we took off. That was a little bit more of a rush because you're on when you see the land going away like that, that was definitely a little bit more of an excitement there.
Was it hard with the wind blowing in your face? Like you're an 80s Tawny Katane, Whitesnake video. Was it hard to try to act with that wind pressure on your face like that?
Well, I tell you what, the hardest thing was in episode 1 was holding the gun steady, because I got my Python. I'm shooting down at the zombies with 120-mile-an-hour wind, and to try to look like I've got a straight shot. That was difficult. The second one was AK-47, which at least I had 2 hands on. But you'll see my face a flapping.
All right. Do you want us to watch episode 1?
That would be great.
All right. So this is like Mystery Science 3000 Theater. Like that's what this is. Okay.
You're the heckler.
Yeah, I'll be messing with Cecil. All right, so we're gonna play it here on the Mark Moses Show. Then it's a couple minutes long. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna discuss it. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So let's bring. All right, let's make sure. I'm also the producer of this show. All right, here we go with Cecil. Do you want to stay on screen as we watch this, or should we go big screen?
Yeah, sure. It's up to you.
All right, here we go. Now let's go big screen. Let's do this.
Okay,
Make it big time.
Do it.
This is Deputy Grimes. Chuck, do you read? Chuck, are you there?
If you can hear me, please get the plane ready. We gotta get out of here. Something's happening. Something biological. There's been an outbreak.
This is the Warburg Museum in Titusville.
Chuck, I'm trying to reach you. Do you know what's going on? Come on.
A biological outbreak has been reported. Follow instructions provided by local authorities.
Chuck, they're here. Start the plane and unlock the door.
Episode one. Episode one. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's go back to the film here. All right. This is like we're at this is like a post-game news conference. All right. I have many questions. My favorite part, of everything. Okay, where is it? Let's go over this real quick. What happened with the chair here, buddy? What happened? We got to get you back into shape.
Well, it was a comedy pitfall because it seems like Rick was always falling down on something and almost getting eaten. So I had to throw it in there, but the concrete was a little hard.
That's my favorite part. You're like, one more time.
They wanted to cut it out. I was like, nah.
Leave it in.
Oh, an ankle.
And this is what I imagine with Cecil. So You'd think being in the airplane would hurt him the next day. I imagine it was that right there, falling on your knees. Is that what hurt, Cecil?
4 takes.
And then at the end, okay, Steph Curry has nothing on you. Long range. Look at this shooting accuracy from an airplane. Take that, Tom Cruise.
That's right. Not revolver. I think it's
This is fantastic. It really is. Oh, man. And by the way, I think my favorite zombie, Cecil, of all this, if we could find him, this guy right here. I like Jim Bro, where you can tell, I know it's your buddy. It's like he just wanted to get a shirt. He was going to head to the gym, get some reps in, and then he gets bit. What are you going to do? Okay.
Matt got pulled in.
Yeah. Dude, it's so, how long did that take to film that episode 1?
2 days, 4.5 hours each day. Done.
Did you go early in the morning? Was it one of those things?
No. We started, I think, about 11. That's the Warbird Museum in Titusville. Fantastic location. That's where the plane is held. So that was fantastic. And then the car is from Taylor Payne. He bought a replica of the Walking Dead first episode sheriff's car.
That is awesome.
And he brought that up from wherever he was, New Smyrna Beach. So it all came together. It was like, it was like, let's toss this together and see if it's better than just me going up on the wing and getting some pictures as Rick.
It looks really cool, dude. All right, should we show the trailer for the episode 2, which you're going to debut on Sunday? You ready for this? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to bring this up. Here we go. Or is this the episode 1 trailer? I think is this 2 or no, here we go.
That's 1.
Is this the wrong one?
Let me see that. This may be a montage. I'm not sure which file you got. No, this is going to be 1 again.
Okay. I will bring this back then. I've done a terrible job as producer Mark. Get episode 2 ready. That's what happened. Is the trailer for episode 2, is that up somewhere? Is that online?
Well, you had it earlier.
I did. All right, hold on.
Yeah, that was the first one we spoke about.
Okay. All right. I will post it. I will retweet it. I am sorry.
That's all right.
This is the last moment. Cecil.
I do want to give a shout out to the Wing Walking USA. That's the producer's company, and then of course Negative Normal. Our director of photography was phenomenal in episode 2. I mean, I loved it in episode 1, but episode 2 he killed it. So just want to give a shout out to them for a great job.
That is awesome. Okay, let's do this one more time before I let you go. And I appreciate coming on.
Absolutely.
Tell us about the event coming up on Sunday night.
Yeah, so we're gonna have episode 1 and episode 2 played on the biggest theater they have at Premier Oaks. It's gonna be Sunday the 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Full red carpet, full Hollywood glamour dress up. We're going to do it up with a reporter on the red carpet, randomly talking to people. I'm going to do that for about an hour with, they have wine and beer out there. So do the whole Hollywood style thing and then move to the theater, watch both episodes, have a little bit of a speech and then award show. And then we're headed over to the after party, El Mojitos downtown.
Very nice. Here's what should happen. Like you're doing the red carpet. This is how my brain goes. So you're on the red carpet. They're taking photos of you. People are interviewing you. The paparazzi. That's probably going to be me. Will be. And then all of a sudden, the doors open to the movie theater, and zombies start pouring out. And no. Yeah. And then you have to show up.
That would be awesome. Well, my buddy's going to join me, so we can have that one and the other one on the red carpet.
Where did you get that?
That is from episode 1 of The Walking Dead. He's got more street cred than I do.
How did you find this?
I've actually they're still looking for him.
Yeah, they are. Dude, does that ever freak you out in the middle of the night when you walk by?
I floor my roommates with it because I keep on moving it to different locations in the house on purpose. and it's priceless.
Just put it in the shower. That's when they walk in.
Oh, mother.
Okay, wait. This is gonna drive me crazy. So what did I download? Let's.
Logical, there's been an outbreak. You can hear me.
Well, oh, wait. Hold on. See, this is the problem here. I'm gonna get this going, right? I'm still trying to figure out this technology here. Okay, which one? This is this the trailer for the
It
second
looks like
one?
the trailer. That looks.
Okay, so here's what happened with my technology. I screwed up and played the wrong video. So let's do this now. All right, let's do this with Cecil real quick.
Logical, there's been an outbreak.
There we go. Now that is a big gun.
That was awesome, dude. Look.
A little sampling of episode
That
2.
was-
It was thrown together.
How long did it take before I let you go? How long did it take for you to do that line? No, that's a big gun. How many did that take?
4 takes.
I knew it. Let's go back. I knew.
Now that is a big gun.
See, that's acting right there because you start to smile and you're like, no, I got to be in character. I can't. So I'm going to do this one more time. This is awesome.
Now that is a big gun.
I'm sorry. That's what she said.
And that's the last scene of episode 2.
I love it. What can we how can we follow you online? Social media, Facebook, how can we do that?
Right, I'm still under Cecil Grimes cosplay, which I'll be posting up on YouTube, the full video as of Sunday night once the premiere is done. And I do have the Wing Walking Dead that I'll be posting up on YouTube. So I wanted to get that name out there, but I haven't so much of a following that I wanted to obviously post it on my own so we can keep it rolling.
That is awesome. All right, I want to be in episode 3, and I want to
You
be
got
in
it.
there. See, I look like I'm a nice person. Like I'm like, hey, you can, and I am. I hope people think I am. But what I want to be is like, you think you could trust me. Like, yeah, Cecil, come here. It's a safe haven. I'll help you out. You're like, oh, thanks, Mark. And then all of a sudden, I want it to be my character arc is I screw you over. Where somehow I go out the back door and leave you there to die. And then people are just heartbroken that I screwed over Cecil.
You look like you should be the head of Terminus.
Yeah,
You look like such a normal guy.
that's right. But I'm not.
I'll eat you.
Thank you so much for coming out. Good luck with the premiere on Sunday and good luck with everything moving forward.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure talking with you. It's been an amazing ride.